Welcome students to this week's Spelling Netcast. We are doing Sort 16, adding ION, E-drop, and spelling change. So let's make sure that you are prepared with your handy-dandy glue stick, your sharpened pencil, your scissors, your Ziploc bag, your spelling journal, and of course your spelling words. Let's get started. As you know, we always cut out our words. Hopefully, it won't take you too long to do that. If it does, go ahead and pause the video. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you need to be able to read them. Make sure you don't throw away your title. Cut off your exemplars. Columns. Stack them, as you know. So much faster when you stack them. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my exemplars. Oh, not yet, sorry. Cut some of this off, just trim it up a little bit. All right. Get my notebook, my handy-dandy glue stick. I always have a hard time getting the lid off. Okay, apply the glue. Stick that at the top. Okay, don't forget your date. Got a frog in my throat, sorry. Okay, now drop down a line. I'm going to write our exemplars. Base TE. E-drop plus ION. Base DE and D. That means a base word with the ending of DE or D. And then D, adding on the SION. All right. Cut my exemplars up. Put in my spelling bag to use later sorts. All right, there we go. Okay, let's look at our words. This week, all the base words end in E. Okay, so read through your words so that you know them. Like explode, operate, create, oops, decorate, here's another D, explode. There's one that just has a D. I don't know if there's more than one. That just ends with a D with no DE on it. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Oh, I must have passed it. Okay, we'll get to it. Anyway, so when you're looking at these, we are discussing the DE and the TE. So all you have to do is simply drop the E after a T. That's all you have to do. Operate to operation. You drop the E and add the ION. Okay. On this case that we have the DE, you're going to drop the DE after explode and then shun. You're going to add that on. Okay, but listen to this. Explode, explosion. We don't say shun, explosion. We say explosion. So there's shun and jeune. The jeune makes you have a little bit of a vibrate in your throat. So let's look at some of these and write them down. So base word with a TE, operate, O-P-E-R-A-T-E. I'm going to write that down. O-P-E-R-A-T-E. Again, that's a base word with a T-E. Okay, then we have create. It's also a base word with a TE, and I forgot to say it. Create, spell it, C-R-E-A-T-E, and write it. All right, let's go for explode, E-X-P-L-O-D-E, base word plus the D-E on the end. So E-X-P-L-O-D-E. And in this case, let's go ahead and start here anyway. And we're going to have explosion. So base word, E-X-P-L-O, drop the D-E, add the S-I-O-N. Explosion. Explode, explosion. Okay. Let's find operate. So here's the base word, operate. Drop the E, E drop. O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. O-P-E-R-A-T, drop the E, E drop, add the I-O-N. Operate, operation. Okay, let's find the one that goes with create. Did I pass it? Obviously I did. Oh, creation. Huh. All right. So we have create, creation. C-R-E-A-T. Drop the E, add the I-O-N. So you'll probably notice that you have different endings, which I told you about. T-E, D-E, or just D. Here's the just D word. Expand, E-X-P-A-N-D, E-X-P-A-N-D, expand. Now we need to find the word that goes with that, and it's going to be, let's write this up here because this is going to be the jeune. Put that in parentheses. And this is going to be shun. Oops. What I meant to write was shun. So we have shun and jeune. So we need to find the word that goes with expand. Expand. Here it is. Okay, let's look at this one. Expansion. Ah, this has the shun. Explosion, expansion. E-X-P-A-N-S-I-O-N. I just wrote explosion again. Write the right word. Expansion, E-X-P-A-N-S-I-O-N. Drop the D, put S-I-O-N. So explode, explosion, expand, expansion. So here's one with the D. This says S-H-U-N. Okay, so that's a very good thing to look for, is whether the sound of the base word changes when the suffix is added. So you need to remember that. So we matched up our words, the base word with the word adding the suffix. So you match those up and write them next to each other. Remember, we're doing this to become better readers and writers. So you need to make sure that you're paying attention to the patterns that we're teaching you and why they sound the way they do. When do I add the S-I-O-N? When do I add the T-I-O-N? So now you know when it's a T-E, drop the E, add the I-O-N. When it's a D-E or D, you drop the D-E or D and add S-I-O-N. So here is the start to your sort. Make sure you finish the rest of these words. Make sure you write them under the correct exemplar. Oh, I forgot to underline these. Got to finish it. So if you need to pause the video or rewind the video at any time, you can do that. But make sure you're really paying attention to what we're talking about. So good luck, get it done, and I'll see you at school.